What if everything you knew was a lie? He wakes inside a world of data, but outside, reality is cold. A girl stands alone, wielding power against an unbeatable system. Two lives intertwined. One game, two fates, no reset. Bound by code, surrounded by chaos, their fight has just begun.
The light from the system core still pulsed behind them like a heartbeat, but no one was paying attention to it now. All eyes were on the girl who had just appeared. She stood barefoot on the digital floor, her face pale with confusion. Her hair was tangled, like she'd just woken up from a long sleep, and her clothes were soaked in flickering static, shifting between a school uniform and hospital gown. Where am I?" she asked again, her voice shaky. Ethan stepped forward slowly, hands raised like he was calming a wild animal. "You're safe," he said. "Kind of. This place, it's called the core. It's what's left of the world." The girl looked at him, blinking hard. "I was in a hospital, I think. I remember beeping sounds, and my mom crying." Sky took a small step forward, her expression soft. "Do you remember your name?" The girl hesitated. "Lena. My name's Lena." Seraphine scanned her quietly with her implant. "She's a new consciousness. External ping confirms her body is still alive. Barely. She logged in through a near-death spike." "So she's not like us?" Ethan asked. Seraphine shook her head. "She's not stuck. Not yet." Lena looked down at her hands, which shimmered like vapor. "I feel weird. Like I'm not fully here." "You're not," Sky said gently. "You're in between. Most of us don't get the choice. You might." Lena looked around the room, wide-eyed. "Is this a game?" Ethan almost laughed. "I wish. It's more like a backup drive for dying minds. A place built from what's left of Earth's data. It was supposed to save humanity, but it got abandoned." "That's messed up," Lena whispered. Ethan nodded. "Yeah, it is." A long silence stretched between them. Then Lena asked the one question no one wanted to answer. "Can I go back?" Seraphine frowned. "Technically, maybe. But your vitals would have to stabilize. And even then, it's not safe." Lena looked down. "I think I want to go back. I don't want to die here. Not in this place." Sky looked at Ethan. "We have to help her." "How?" Ethan asked. "We barely understand the system ourselves." "There must be a way," Seraphine said. "The core responds to emotion. Memory will. If she wants it badly enough." "That's not how medicine works," Ethan snapped. Seraphine stayed calm. "Maybe not out there, but here, we've seen things that break every rule." They led Lena through the corridor of mirrors. As they walked, the images shifted, not to Ethan or Sky, but to her childhood bedroom, a stuffed bear on the floor, a father yelling in the background, her hugging her knees under the bed. "I don't want to see this," she whispered. "I know," Sky said, "but it's part of you." Lena's reflection changed again. Her lying in a hospital bed, tubes in her arms, machines blinking, her mom holding her hand, tears running down her face. "I was sick," Lena said softly. "Real sick." They reached the final door. A white light glowed around the frame. Seraphine stepped forward. "This door is linked to the root. If she can stabilize her memory, herself, she might be able to wake up." Lena turned to Ethan. "What if I forget everything? If I go back, will I remember this?" Ethan didn't have an answer. "Maybe," Sky said. "Maybe not. But you'll be alive. That's worth it." Tears rolled down Lena's cheeks. "I don't want to die. Not yet." She placed her hand on the door. Nothing happened. Seraphine's voice tightened. "She's not strong enough. The connection is fading." Ethan stepped forward. "Then we boost her." He took Lena's hand. "Close your eyes. Picture something you love. Something real." Lena shut her eyes. "My mom's singing. She used to hum when she thought I was asleep." Ethan nodded. "Hold on to that." Sky took her other hand. "What's your favorite color?" "Yellow. Like sunflowers." "Good. Picture that." Seraphine stood behind her, touching the back of her head. Stabilizing neural pulse. Synchronizing data signature. Initiate emotional override. The room lit up. Lena gasped as the door cracked open, white light spilling through. "I feel it," she said. "It's warm." Ethan gave her hand one last squeeze. "Go." She looked at them, eyes wide. "Will I see you again?" "No idea," Ethan said with a half smile. "But if you do, bring sunflowers." Lena stepped through the light and vanished. The silence afterward felt heavy. Sky sat down on the ground, back against a wall. "We did something good, right?" "Yeah," Ethan said. "We did." Seraphine turned to them. "The system adapted. That wasn't part of the original code." "What does that mean?" Sky asked. "It means," Seraphine said slowly, "the core is waking up, changing." They walked back toward the platform, past flickering mirrors and shifting walls. As they stepped into the main chamber, the lights above blinked on one by one, bright, steady. A new terminal rose from the floor. Ethan approached it cautiously. The screen displayed a single message: humanity detected. 4. Active. External sync. 1 recovered. Sky blinked. It updated. Seraphine nodded. "The system is tracking us, learning, maybe even hoping." Ethan didn't speak for a long time. Then he looked up and said, "Let's find the next person." Sky smiled faintly. "One lost soul at a time?" "Yeah," Ethan said, "until there's no one left in the dark." They moved forward together. Outside, the sky, once gray and broken, flickered with faint color. Not much, but enough to hope.